Welcome to our In Confidence series, conversations unpacking the big issues facing different UK industries. In this episode, we're exploring how the financial services sector is navigating transformation at pace, from AI adoption and workforce evolution to leadership. Martina, let's start with you. You've got an umbrella view of what UK banks, insurers and asset managers are facing. Tell us about the big opportunities and challenges for 2025 and beyond.
Good question. Not simple. There's many competing pressures on our financial leaders at this time. You have a weak domestic economy. You have a fiercely competitive landscape that is saturated. You also have the geopolitical pressure. And also underpinning all of this is you have the risk and regulatory landscape that is continuing to shift. But that said, UK financial services is a leader in the global economy.
Now let's pick up on AI. You talk about it, being a transformative force in financial services, but adoption isn't happening as fast as some expected. Why is that?
AI is definitely a priority, right? And if you've seen in the recent EY Financial Services European survey on AI, 91% of respondents said that they are embedding it in their operations and they are implementing it. But 9% are ready. AI is moving at pace, but that takes a change of mindset and it takes an upskilling of talent. So you can kind of understand why it is slower than the intention. So there is a lot to be done, but a lot of opportunity.
There is a gap between ambition and adoption, but I don't think it's a technology challenge. I think technology is one of the challenges. I mean, I boil it down to four things. One is legacy infrastructure and data silo. Organizations are trying to bolt on AI systems onto legacy technology, which invariably slows things down and slows return on investment. The other one is the evolving regulation and the different regulatory regimes. There is also a misaligned incentive. Firms are looking at return on investment on a short-term basis, and AI is a cost-cutting tool, and actually undervaluing the disruptive nature.
That's really interesting. It's an area that we're all watching. We've talked a little about resilience, which is something the external world, Martina, really only questions when something fails or goes wrong. How much are financial firms having to focus on resilience right now?
Yeah, so resilience is critical when you look at financial stability. And if you look to currently what is happening in the global economy and the geopolitical uncertainty, that even increases the priority around resilience. And if you look to operational resilience, that is about systems. There's huge opportunity here also when you look to AI and how it can help firms, understanding, monitoring, controlling, managing.
I think AI we need to balance innovation against risk management. And what I mean by that is AI can be a sword, but it can also be a shield. AI risks need AI solutions. So if I give an example around, we've had recent incidents around voice-based cloning, bypassing authentication in some of the European banks, which has caused lots of challenges with the regulator. So you need a very different way on how you solve some of the AI risks. Embedding security by design, rather than an afterthought, I think is an important thing. And last but not the least, we shouldn't forget, with all the hype around AI, human oversight still remains a critical part of how you make organizations more resilient.
Martina, let's consider leadership. What's the most pressing issue right now for the C-suite at the UK's banks, insurers and asset managers? Are they firefighting? Are they in growth mode?
Despite the challenges that are definitely on the C-suite's mind at the moment, we are seeing C-suites focusing on transformation through technology. We're also seeing sustainability being embedded into strategy, and also a lot of focus on risk and regulation. But with the backdrop of all of that, there is definitely a focus on growth, and our leaders in financial services are not sitting still. The UK financial services has always been forward-looking, and there's lots of opportunity there.
Well, look, it's been fascinating to hear from both of you today. Martina, thank you to you. Preetham, thank you to you.